You are a participant in soft eugenics of our fatal, perpetuated mass suicide.
Wow. It's interesting when someone has the desire to create a message and how to go about sending that message and to understand the consequences of the message that's being received. Life is being eradicated, notably the human race and by the human race. I'm not really sure we're in this moment to speak so positively about things, unfortunately. It's a bit of a fantasy that's kind of projected into the chasm that we have seemingly fallen into. So this isn't to send a message of doom and gloom, but it's more to just spread awareness to humans, right? Because it's important. And what you do with it, well, I sure hope you wouldn't resist it or reflect upon it in a neurotic state, but to think truly deeply about how these factors influence you and how they are a part of your internal and external degradation. As we are all a part of this, we are all experiencing this. And it's rather serious. It's very serious. And it's getting worse. And we have to acknowledge that. This isn't going to last. It's going to break. Something is going to break. Because it needs to break, which is rather upsetting, I suppose. But we are at that state of it needing to happen. Because if it doesn't, there will be much further annihilation. Godspeed.
You are a processed human, eating processed foods, oversaturated while undernourished, dressed in vegan polyester, plastic, because you care about the environment while destroying your own, consumed by consumerism, complaining that prices are too expensive to pay for your endless hunger of empty possessions to fill your prescribed inferiority, while being a human product and catalyst of its own annihilation, digitally stimulated yet emotionally rotting, touching screens more than we touch skin, mistaking dopamine loops for unfulfilled intimacy, confusing likes for love, polarized personalities lying to themselves while seeking validation for their own suppressed complexes, fed biases by paid media to inflame your mind into assimilated separation. Once oneness is now devised into illusory factions to control the masses, prodding them against one another, distracted while we are harvested, tamed through fixation, monitored by all devices to rob your free will. Shackles of self-fulfilling prophecies, while living in homes that become prisons, keeping secret to your addictions. Surrendering privacy for convenience where your convenience is power and profit to the pockets of the very few. Medicated into obedience so that exploitation is met with less resistance. Sedated to endure the learned helplessness of our own demise. A fix for every symptom but never the cause. Limited time, offer, buy now, sale, presenting urgency. So you keep on buying what won't fix. Presented hundreds of options feeding into the illusion of choice, all sold by one monopoly. Obsessed with longevity but afraid to live, clinging to the superficial while being an internal wasteland. Sterilizing life to keep your own death in line. You are a participant in soft eugenics of our fatal, perpetuated mass suicide.